Well, it's a pretty bleak, dull day. I just cannot believe it. This is Monday, and in 2 days' time, Wednesday, it's going to be 40 degrees. In other words, if it was a normal, so it's going to basically going to be a humid 40-degree day. Whereas if we hadn't had these 2 days of rain and wind, we would probably have a dry 46 or something like that. Because then we're getting close to my birthday now, and as I said, we often have on and off days of 46 around my birthday in normal El Nino sort of years sort of thing. So, but we've had this extended drought and it's trying to flip back sort of thing. Anyway, I'm still waiting for these pots to pink, but I have noticed if we go to spot cullen, we got all these seedlings germinated last night with the rain and stuff. So especially this one over here with the has the charcoal underneath. So there you go, they've all germinated. So question is, do I want to move those when I want to put the Sarracenias in there, if they start growing really quickly or not? Anyway, today I thought, well, what can I do? I can either go down and get some Sarras, but I don't want to risk the roads, you know, being wet and all that sort of thing. And as I say, it feels, it's about 21, 22 at the moment. They were predicting 24. It's a lot colder. I've been going around the house with the dressing gown on sort of thing. So far, it's only been 24 hours on the egg, so really I can't see much. And I was thinking, well, what could I do? I'm thinking, well, one thing I could do is take our pure poly one, if we've got a pure poly one, is just the pure poly one, and why don't we just turf this out into a pot and see if it stays red or something else happens, sort of thing. And you know, so I thought, so basically what I did, yeah, back to normal focus I think. I've just cut this one up with a standard, now I probably do need spot cullen, bugger. I with a standard flywire base in there sort of thing, as you do, and put it in there so it's nice and flush with the polyurethane foam brick. Let's see how close we can go down with the camera on the old spot cullen. Okay, and I want a nice confluence there, so we'll just set this up back to spot cullen, back to normal general Petraeus. Very good. This might be a bit smelly, I don't know, but we'll learn something, I thought, you know, as we do, you know. So got that lined up like that. Maybe I can get it a bit lower for you. Yeah, maybe I can get it a little bit lower. How about that for you? I don't know. I want to get as low as I can so you can see. I really want to go over the top, but yeah, you won't be able to see things otherwise. Yeah, maybe it's better to go back up again. I can always go over the top once we've put it in, sort of thing. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Anyway, here we go, fellas. Don't know how this is going to work. Let's see if we can get it out first of all. Well, maybe I should have wanted those on the top. What's it smell like? I've smelt that smell before. Something in a fish shop or down at the beach or something? Oh yeah, cockles and mussels or something. Not quite a very bad case of halitosis. Cockles and yeah, something to do with the beach, you know. Anyway, we'll see how we go. And if this suddenly goes pink all the way through to the top, well, that's pretty good. Almost got, so basically 1 litre bottle, which probably contains what you think was going to be 500. So I've still got pieces, if I can pick them off the sides. It's not offensive now, fellas, on a day like today anyway. I don't know if it's going to be bad tomorrow or Wednesday when it's going to be. There seems to be something at the base here, in around the rim sort of thing. So maybe that's where all the... Anyway, I think that's about enough fart, general fart arsing around, and we'll see. And so we got a few bits and pieces in there. I don't know what I can stick in it. Do I need to wash it in or not? I don't know. Do I want to wash it in first of all, or do I want to let those millions of organisms? I assume there's millions and billions of organisms in there. Anyway, let's get a spot culling for you. I just get a spot culling for you so you can get a nice close up. But yeah, you can see I've got bits and pieces in there. You can see the organism, so maybe that's the only thing we're going to get. But you never know, what with the rain and stuff overnight, it could get you know. So maybe that's all we're going to get with here, or maybe that's what I've got to watch out for with here. That's all, the only stage I'm going to get to. It's going to get, you know, down here. That's all it's going to get to. I'm not actually going to get pinking or redding, but then again, we might learn something new. But I thought I'd just try this, and seeing I've got germination here with the oh, I've even got a piece that's gone down there, so that'll be interesting. Bit of contamination going on there, cross contamination. Oh well, I suppose I ought to pick it out with a tweezers, but you never know, you might learn something. So happy accident sort of thing, but we'll see how we go down there. And that's about it really for today, I think, because I can't do much else. I know there's not much else to talk about. Apart from this one here, when I went to have a go with this one, it smelled like the worst halitosis you've ever smelled in your life, sort of thing. So, but down the bottom sort of thing. Don't know if that's going to help us any, but when we had some heavy rain last night, I had sort of like bumps appearing on the soil here in places, one over there and a bump here, and it was like, you know, slightly bigger than that. Now it's gone down, now it's soaked through. But also I've noticed that this thing here in there, it seems to be I don't know, building up, you know, sort of, and this actual rhizome thing, it seems like it's dividing into like 3 sections sort of thing, or it looks like it's trying to, this one's trying to go off here, that one's trying to go off there, and that one looks like it's probably going to be heading off that way. So that's not bad for not even 3 weeks. I mean, we're Monday, it's going to be 3 weeks this coming Friday, so you know, we've only just gone past the 16, we're on the 17th day basically. That's not bad for 17 days after being ripped straight out of a pot sort of thing. So yeah, anyway, I think that's about it for today. I can't think of much else to talk about, which is unusual for me, isn't it, fellas? Back to normal focus.